The house is quiet. I've just finished the last of my stash. It's too late to go to my usual dealer, so I have to come up with an alternative. Oh, there's that place in New Paltz. I can score there at any hour, even in the middle of the night. I speed down 32. I don't want to go, but I have no choice. I go in, I get what I need, and there's a quick and quiet exchange of cash. The deed is done. I drive home eagerly. I quietly walk up the stairs so I don't wake anybody up. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want anyone to see me. I lock the door. I grab my spoon and sit down at the table with the only two people in the world that I know I can count on. Ben and Jerry. I take a bite. And as the chubby hubby melts in my mouth and seeps into my veins, I know all is right with the world. The three of us continue to meet like this night after night for years. These secret rendezvous provide me with a comfort that seems lacking in my waking hours. But I pay the price. Do you know what it's like being an ice cream addict who is also lactose intolerant? It's not good. And this has been going on for a long time. As a toddler, I'm allergic to chocolate, yet it doesn't stop me from making my way to the refrigerator in the middle of the night to drink from the can of Hershey's syrup. Why wait to mix it up with a cold glass of milk? Let's just eliminate the middleman. Straight from the can, yes. It wasn't long after that that the hives would start. So it's not just ice cream. Anything with sugar in it can be abused. You see, I'm afflicted with what some might call a serious thinking problem. I don't know if you've noticed, but my mind is a little bit overactive. Sometimes I just need something to make it stop. Something, anything, even if that something makes me fart all night long. The thinking problem starts when I'm a child. I keep my room meticulously organized. Nothing can be out of place. I develop a series of tics. I play with my ears. Every time I sniff, I have to physically hold my nostrils and open them and scratch the sides of my nose 2 times. My nose is always red. Mrs. Avino, my 6th grade teacher, calls me out in front of the class. Does your mother know you pick your nose? The girls on the basketball team make fun of me behind my back. I find out later that they call me Snort. Sometimes when I'm having a hard day, I look at the plaque I got from Vacation Bible School. God is a friend of mine. It reads, I love the idea of being friends with the sweet, wise old man up in the sky who can take care of me when I'm struggling. The summer before I enter 6th grade, my mom, brother, and sister and I get involved in a horrible car accident. It is a miracle that none of us is seriously injured or killed. I feel so thankful that nothing worse happened, and I make sure to thank God that night and every single night thereafter. I developed the perfect prayer, something that really covers all the bases. The praying becomes a strict ritual, which really illustrates my OCD. Dear God, thank you for everything in my entire life you've given me ever. My good food, clothing, shelter, family, and friends that would never do anything to use me or abuse me. Thank you for letting me be here, healthy, happy, athletic, gifted, popular, intelligent. Thank you for my 5 senses and my good education. Please keep me, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my grandmother, my relatives in New England, and all my friends, my sister's friends, my brother's friends, safe and protected forever. Thank you very much. I love you very much. Amen. Amen. I believe in you. Amen. I had to do that last part over sometimes if it didn't feel right. Amen. The prayer then concludes with my drawing a protective beam of light that creates a heavenly force field around my home and all my friends and relatives' houses to ensure everyone's safety. This prayer becomes my rock, and I have to say it every night before I go to bed to make sure the day ends right. I know if I forget, something bad will happen. If I'm at a sleepover or something and I'm having too much fun, I truncate the prayer and I apologize profusely to God, letting him know, I'm sorry, but I'll talk to you later. I promise. Amen. I believe in you. As an adult, I manage this thinking problem not just with candy and ice cream, but also with the way I move through the world. I cannot and will not have a moment of silence or stillness to let the obsessions and compulsions creep in, so I have to overdo everything. But I think I have to grow up. I think I have to change because these extreme actions are taking a toll on my body. I have tendinitis in my forearm. I see the chiropractor every week. I even broke my tooth after binging on blow pops. And recently, I think I hit my bottom. This year for Christmas, my secret Santa was my fiance's sister, Emily. She got me one-piece sock monkey pajamas, along with a giant box of Milk Duds. She knows they're a weakness of mine. A habit I picked up hard and fast after I quit smoking last summer. I just needed something to take the edge off, something to do with my mouth. Eva refers to my time of quitting cigarettes as the Basketball Diaries, making reference to a key scene in that film where the main character is withdrawing from heroin. Like him, I on more than one occasion can be found lying fetal on the couch yelling, I'm gonna die if I don't smoke! God wants me to smoke! And then I pass out. Anyway, I'm driving home from a big Christmas dinner. I've already indulged in pie, chocolate lava cake, and gingerbread cookies. I tell myself that I am done. But when I get in that car heading home, the Milk Duds start calling my name. Julie. Julie. The more I try to resist, the more the Milk Duds persist. Julie, Julie, Julie. God, I promise myself I will only eat a few. Just a couple little friends to keep me company on the way home. When I get home, I proudly put the box in the cabinet for another day. I get into my new sock monkey pajamas and go to bed. But I can't sleep. I turn this way and that. Still, it's not happening. Can't seem to turn my mind off. I don't know why, but my brain thinks maybe some Milk Duds will help. As soon as the thought enters, it's impossible to ignore it, and I have to retrieve them from the cupboard. I settle back into bed with my friends by my side, and after the box is emptied, I slip into a peaceful slumber. In the morning, I wake a little groggy from my sugar hangover. I roll over to get out of bed, and that's when I feel it. Oh, fuck. Later, Eva finds me shamefully soaking the sock monkey's rear end in a bowl of hot, soapy water. Honey, I've literally hit bottom. I mean, I passed out on a huge ball of sticky, melted Milk Duds and got my bottom glued to my bed sheets, kind of bottom. I show her the remains. She tells me it looks like I shit the bed. That night, I get on my knees and I pray to God to have the obsession lifted. Dear God, please help me to calm my mind without doing bodily harm. Please help me to stay away from Milk Duds and blow pops, no matter how much they try to convince me that they're my friends. I know it's not true. Please give me the courage to leave behind my chubby hubby. Even if he is nice to me sometimes, I know he doesn't really love me. if I can just get through one day, I will be forever grateful. Thank you very much. I love you very much. I believe in you. Amen. I believe in you.